Ah, my dear nephew. Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dhalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you. It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly, her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
So it was the Waludas who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned. And where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Mid's finished outfitting her little workshop.
Otto,
You're not...
don't worry. I won't.
The Lanza and the Fang are all cooked. You have any trouble on the way?
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's. And only Sid's. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new...
Thanks.
So, what about...
Don't look so worried.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto,
You can count on.
all right, Uncle.
We shall. I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
This is no time to ride. Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia. I can't see a thing.
Come, Clive! Let us turn back before we lose our way!
Tight. Fight. rest.
Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe. Have you lost your way already, my boy? The ruins mark the road to the inn.
Safe. Well, Clyde. Looks like we've got as big a sword. It should have stayed in its shell. Run like the wind. All right. night. You deserve a rest. Ready, go? Yeah!
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal?
Would you rather be my squire?
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Kupka, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you!
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
Come on.
Friend.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Clive? What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go. Where are you?
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Rawlers said it themselves. Their guest. It's in the Fang.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not...
We have to get through there.
Not by force.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can...
Rosina, but how will we find her?
And that she was working. Sid's other collaborator. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamel is the...
That would certainly...
And that's exactly what I mean.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's family.
Good day, my lord. My thanks. An excellent choice. Here you are. An excellent choice. My thanks. An excellent choice. Are you looking for something in particular? An excellent choice. My thanks. An excellent choice. Perhaps you should lighten your burden first.
Light it, for Gilbert's sake!
What do you want?
I won't keep you long. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil.
Never heard of her.
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town...
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young
The Briar's Kiss, you said?
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely...
Anything I can help you?
Allow me. My good man. We represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our...
Thank you. Oh,
No.
well...
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's family anytime soon.
Well, it's not like we've got a reason to. I mean, this emergency is
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm a long-standing pillar of your community.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people. Try the baths. That's wait.
Thank you. Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows.
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your door.
Excuse me.
I am.
I hope so. Do you know Rosina Dalam?
And what business do you have with the Desert Hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping...
Very well. Go to the bordello.
Silver!
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Who are you working for?
He wanted us to...
Though one could hardly call...
Lord Furder?
Look what the cat dropped.
Your skill with the blade is rare. A fitting talent for...
You know who I am. So what now? Calling the men of the...
That isn't mine. Our work is take him to meet his precious Rosina. She...
To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Kneaded to a silken softness, like eating a cloud with a crust.
The most fragrant herbs and
The finest fabric!
Is this the place?
Lubo's Forge.
Ah, so it was. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw... Sorry. Whoever this Lubor truly is.
See that he get... Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle. I thought we were the only ones. Causing trouble in Dalamil. Excuse...
You've heard?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thief. Pilfering the crystal. Us common... And it isn't as if we can...
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way.
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need up. The men on the rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so?
Juiciest
Fresh
meat.
bread, warm from the oven.
You wouldn't believe how much you eat. What can I do for you, soldier?
Oh,
then be off with you. I serve the men of the rock and the men of the rock only.
You have...
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. No, just leave.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. They'll probably be back at the inn by now.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
It's you, the one who brought... What do you want?
I'm looking for my pal.
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs.
Thank you.
Will this suffice?
By the sense.
One of the many treasures in my collection.
All right, but not... What are you doing? Care to explain why you're giving...
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's... And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started, but I had no luck, of course. But my uncharacteristic they took me aside and...
So the pup...
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little...
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think, meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been... I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere. And pocketing.
I'll wager you're...
We'll meet with them then, and put an end.
Ha! It just goes to show, one should never underestimate a Rosfield. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy. Far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support, if things turn sour.
Of course.
What was all that?
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
I'll take it from here.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord.
You've all the silver and stones.
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon.
Of course.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're buying from...
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our...
Royalists?
Why? To collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are at end, being such good... And now that these crystals are...
Did you get all that? They're in...
My lord!
Double-crossing dogs. Kill them! Kill them both!
It's not over yet, Uncle!
Good! I'm just getting warmed up! Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps...
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking Crystal's men for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's a...
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men. Until you two came. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting. It occurs to me that I still don't know your...
Clive.
Well, Clive, you held up your end of... To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust?
Oh.
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No. Thank you.
Of all the... Ugh!
Here, wear this. Any friend of mine who sees...
Thank you.
And tell them that...
Omia Lostelan. Tuisakelis.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then.
Thank you.
Not at all.
Come on, Uncle.
Is it true what I mean? The Rock were carting off our crystals for themselves?
I've never even forged a butter knife. Perhaps forge...
I wouldn't put it...
Oh, sorry. I'm Sava, Master Luke. Soon to be 4 people. You want?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind.
I could give you a hand. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been. And that Lubor needs all the capable...
I'd be a fool to...
So...
Good question. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The
way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information.
You're right. There's no... Now. There's plenty of folk in Dallin. There's the butcher. Of course. They're bound. All right. I'll talk to...
All right.
Let's hope...
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I'd better get to it.
The finest fabrics!
Yes, they're quite sweet. Lord... Welcome, sir.
A question. I need to know what makes a good...
You a blacksmith or something?
Something.
Fair enough. First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Give me a blade.
So a knife that stays...
Plates and pots!
Everything
everything I've worked for. All
Are you all right?
the baths are closed. On second thought,
That depends on the...
I'd have you save my business. I've no doubt that, but I can't. I'm bound.
All right.
Wonderful. Leave the bees my life.
I'll be asking for you again, my sweet.
Then see that you stay a little longer.
Needed to a silken softness.
Take a sniff, good sir. Transported.
Ah, they've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
What is it?
Sorry.
Hunter?
I have a question.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade. Your knife snaps every time you use it. You'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard.
Thank you.
All business, eh? Man off.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Just look at the
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
fresh bread, warm from the oven. Here, have a taste.
My carpets have pride of place.
So, you learn...
Only that a
All the cook said was that he needs his two heads.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with him. No. We must be missing something.
No doubt you're... I have to make...
Agreed.
Right. Trouble is, meaning some...
Is there no...
A merchant. I bet...
Any luck?
Well, I asked her.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lube, they're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash.
And it's
unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be...
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his...
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low quality...
Bloody hell, I don't suppose you...
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough black...
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive,
The limestone. Besides...
You'll have no trouble. Right. So, do you crush it up, or just...
This is no good.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
The finest fabric.
Take a sniff, good sir.
Needed to a silken softness.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Hanging lanterns, keep it up!
We should get going soon.
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubo?
A question that I... Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang.
Just then, allow me to share. Drake's Fang is currently riddled. Talmeki and Waloed are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more. If you're I've lost one Sid already. If I lose another...
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is... I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is...
You are one of the good ones. You and that merch now. A knife forged from the very rock.
It's a fine-looking blade.
That sounds like my cute...
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalamil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it's... Next question. How much do you think I would charge?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The Dalamil is home to humble trade. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava. Know your customer.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just... I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your...
I will,
I'd do what I ought. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations.
I couldn't have done it without so much for the spirit of Dalamil had meaning.
You've passed your test.
And when I do, I'll cry.
The finest fabrics.
Back, are you? Not saying Fornian, do you? Not bad, if I do say so myself. That it?
Well, this is no good. I was hoping
Is it true what I'm hearing?
my carpet.
Take a sniff, good sir.
Fresh bread. Warm from the oven. Here, have a taste.
Plates and pots!
Sweet incense. Whack, whack,
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Come on, girl. The gate's open now. We can press on.
By the flames. That explains the heat. Out of the frying pan. Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from...
There he is. The man who's... I was hoping we'd be seen. The baths grow more...
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this.
Not what I expected.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? But I burdened you with my Right. It's high time...
Sweet incense. Whack, whack.
We should get going soon.
Fly, Ambrosia.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
What have they stored? What has that gutter rat done to me? out of my sight, wench! I'll kill you, Rosfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
A Mother Crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rosfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did. Benedicta. Benedict. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the night. Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
Did the Royalists bring them from Ash?